Hello. Welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary Podcast. I'm your host, Nip Swag. This is your host,
Frisco
in the building, and we got 1, 2, 3 necessary guests in the building. The fam is in this thing, man. We got They Need Sheep. Diiago and Amara Da Donn. What's going on? So our topic for today is the oversaturation of the rap game. Everybody and their mama want to be a rapper, dog.
Yeah. Everybody want to be a rapper. I got a lot to say about this topic.
Man, you ain't never bust a bar in your life. What you got to
say? Hold on.
Hey, but the consumers know.
Okay.
The consumers know. The fans know.
Let me let you know something. When I was in 2nd and 3rd grade, okay, I was a young aspiring rapper.
2nd and 3rd.
And my rap name was Dimples.
Wait, so when everybody went around the class, they was like, I want to be a police, I want to be a firefighter, and you like,
I was
want to be a mother. Hustler.
I wanted to be a rapper.
the biggest goddamn drug dealer in Atlanta.
And then I got to high school and I realized, this ain't for me. I'm not gonna be able to be a rapper.
yeah, because in 3rd grade, you gotta like have a good language artist.
Yeah, and that was just a thought.
That was still
that
like
You gotta put this together. Yeah.
So, ladies first. Amara Da Donn. Are there too many rappers?
Of course. Probably too many female rappers, to be honest.
That's a lot. It's an influx. That's like within the last 10 years, it's been a super surge.
Let me rephrase that.
Right.
Because there's a lot of women out here doing their thing, and I'm all for the women doing their thing, but there's a lot of females out here that's ABC rappers.
ABC.
I mean, but a lot of
ABC
them-
1, 2, 3.
And now I might get in
Like
trouble.
3rd grade.
Cardi B started off rapping like that. She still got that same can. And I'm with
No.
Cardi
came out more than She came out more
That's
than
Cardi is hard. Cardi is a lyricist. I put my hand above my hip. I bet you did. He did.
What?
She did.
Wait.
What?
Okay, we got a lot going on.
What?
There's a lot going on.
That was
We
a
might have to
crazy
change the
bar.
topic to Gen X versus
That was
Gen
a
Z.
She's like, oh wow. Wow. I'm down for it right now.
So, yes.
I'm just saying this.
I'm down
She
for it.
ruled her career.
That's what I'm saying. When
I'll take that.
when she started, it was the same cadence
What?
and everything. But
What?
now she be busting on. You know,
What?
She be spazzing though.
What?
She be spazzing.
She ain't writing her shit either.
She harder than
She
Nicki.
ruled her career.
Whoa,
Is she? No.
Wait, that's a
No.
She went off like he was highly
Not
offended.
like I
Cardi
was. I
the-
genuinely
was
was.
Was the greatest
What?
woman rapper?
She's hard. She's really hard. Man, you gotta give her credit where it's due. Cause Bodak Yellow was her first track, was it not?
That shit was slapping.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Everything
She
from
was right
No,
about
his-
it.
His question was is Nicki better?
no. Where it started from when he was talking
No.
about
His question was
is Nicki better? I told him no.
Yeah.
I said no from the jump.
so why we talking about Bodak Yellow?
Because we was talking about her original.
That's irrelevant.
But let's keep it real. But the Bodak Yellow was just a dope song. It wasn't she was just rapping her ass off.
She
on
was.
the
No, it was the time.
Yeah.
All of her hits came in time.
The perfect time.
It was a time where she was at the point of her career, and the song made sense for her career. No, she was very viral. So when she dropped the
She
song,
already was kind of before the
she
rap.
was very viral.
Yeah.
So at the time she dropped the song, it was perfect timing for her fan base.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever her team is, they smart.
Yep.
They were pushing the music thing on.
But also how she marketed herself
There you
too.
go, her team.
She was on
Love
Love
her
and Hip Hop.
behind her every time.
Yeah.
You know, Love and
Yeah.
Hip
That's
Hop.
what got her, buzz going. She just capitalized on her buzz.
Yeah.
A lot of them not able to capitalize off their buzz. She was able to and took it to infinity and beyond.
Absolutely.
So I definitely give her kudos for her progress though. She came a long way for sure. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying she didn't start off like that.
I'll take that.
No, not for me.
I'll take
You know
that.
what I mean?
I'll
Not
take
for
that.
me.
But as far as being an ABC rapper today, though, I
Yeah.
Who do though? Nobody.
What?
Sexy Red.
Nobody starts off with they
Sexy
already.
Red.
Because I know I hate
Not
all
where they
my
already are, but
Drake
some
did.
people start off with that
Drake
raw
did.
talent, you know.
Drake
They don't
did.
have to
You know what?
when he first came into the game, when he first started rapping, his first
None of
beat.
Drake's songs is his. I'm gonna put that up. None of them.
And Drake didn't start out a rapper.
Right, he's an actor.
So,
He was a
No,
pop
when he
star.
was an actor, yes. I'm talking about when he
got
came
into
into
music.
music.
He was a pop
He
star.
came in. He came in
He
as a
was
singer.
already at a point.
we got a room
He was
full
singing.
of
He was singing on top of. He was singing on top of rapping. Though.
No, but he
He
was
was doing
already
because
at
he
a
would have
point.
choruses singing, and his verses would be rapping, and he'll put a little harmony
So
in his
that's
verses.
what I'm saying. He was already virally out. He was already a big deal in the acting shit. In the scene that he was in, all that did was carry into the music.
That wasn't the point.
Those were automatic
The point
things.
is, you didn't start off good when you start
He
rapping.
wasn't good when he started out. He was viral. People knew
I
him.
got a necessary and unnecessary question for each of y'all. One, is it necessary for you to write your own music?
As a rapper, yes.
Two, is it necessary for you to actually be a gangster if you're a gangster rapper?
No.
Necessary or unnecessary? It's not necessary. You said it's not necessary.
I think that's point of view.
She
I
said
feel
you
like-
gotta write your own stuff.
I feel like yes, as a rapper, because that's where hip hop started. Hip hop started off from niggas freestyling in
Yeah.
ciphers and this and that and third. They started off from you being your talent. You know what I'm saying? Singers were the only ones who had writers back when that shit started. You feel me? Rapping when you became you having a writer is no longer your talent. It's no longer. It's just you being the marketable one.
Okay, so that's what I was just gonna say. So, okay, it's one thing to be keeping it real and keeping it talented, but it's another thing, the business of music. If I could make a platinum diamond hit, but I didn't write it, but this guy over here, he wrote his stuff, put his heart into it, he ain't go gold.
Then you didn't make a platinum diamond hit. He did.
Oh well, it didn't.
You're right. You delivered it. You delivered it because
What-
in a
what'd you
sense,
say,
he
Diiago?
wasn't like okay. So for
Because he
example, right? Bow Wow's Precious I'm In's album. T.I. wrote that whole thing, right? But T.I. is an original. You know what I'm saying? He's an OG. Everybody loves T.I. already, whatever the case may be. So he doesn't have to write these music. You understand what I'm saying? But for someone like Bow Wow, who apparently has been getting his music written for him his whole life, because let's be real, he wasn't writing his own music at 9 years old. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So for someone like him who has their music has been written for them his whole life, he was just marketable. He was something that could be sold like ketchup, like sodas, like anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Business is a business though.
So,
And that aspect, but at the same time, you wouldn't call him a hip hop artist. You would call him an entertainer. You know what
I
I'm
look
saying?
at it like they want to create genres if it didn't make sense. People that do battle rap aren't rappers. They battle rap. This is what they do. They don't come over here trying to make a hit single. They stay in their lane. Somebody who sing and does R&B, nowadays they are, some of them come. They sing to
rap.
both. But back in the day, or in the foundation of music, when you were a singer, you were a singer. And that's what you do. You sing your panties off a female, or you could, you know what I mean?
I'm just put this
It
out
was what you
there.
did.
That was my answer, but I write all my own songs. Just put that out
What's
there.
up, guys? Sorry I couldn't be there. It's my cousin, Diiago. Shout out, Nip and Frisco.
Let's be clear though, when you talking about the industry, it's very necessary to have a writer, because even the best artists can't write hits. They could be good at writing songs. That's not a hit.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
then you got people that don't write at all.
And business made it okay because most labels have writing teams.
So does that really make you an artist?
There you go.
So it's a difference between an artist and a rapper. I'm an artist. I write, sing, act, and I do it all myself. I write for other people. I'm an artist. A rapper is the marketing one. They're the ones who rap. They can't necessarily sing. Some of them can't write a song. But but they know how to rap.
So
some of them perform words and put them together and make it sound good. They may be good with their vocabulary. That does not make them an artist. You know what I'm saying?
So you come to the fork in the road, right? Man sit there and say, Diego, I got this song for you.
Right.
Guaranteed to make you a billionaire right now. What you gonna do?
Doing the song.
I was standing in the meeting with
He didn't ask me what I was capable of.
Yeah.
He just assured me that his song gonna work.
Right. But then, you know, that's like a whole fable for the blues singers and stuff. They met in the fork in the road, see the devil in the fork in the road.
It's just one of those things.
And they talk about how to play the guitar better than
Like
anybody in the world. You
like
feel me?
she said, it's to each his own. Some people so embedded in their craft, they don't want right.
You keep shaking your head.
I can't do it, bro.
You gonna turn down the song?
I can't do it. I can't rap somebody else's shit, bro.
Okay.
I'm really like that.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
I'm a lyricist.
Okay.
I'm really like that. You feel me? So I can't rap somebody else's shit. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care.
Like Eminem, I don't see Eminem rapping nobody else's shit.
You feel me? Wayne.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne
Like,
is not rapping nobody else's
2
shit.
Chainz.
But he's been accused of that having a ghost.
And he addressed it.
Who?
And he addressed it. And he addressed it. And he addressed it.
What did he address?
Live on the 504. Yeah, come on, let's play.
Wayne don't need no ghostwriters.
Gilly. I don't have time to deal with Gilly the Squid.
Even to this day, though, they're still arguing with conversation. They don't mean they got squash.
I mean,
Who solidified that it didn't happen?
everybody when they say that.
No,
When they did the documentary,
everybody-
when they did a whole
everybody
documentary
was
on this
in the
man's recording process,
Okay, well listen
and
to
he's
Eminem.
recording and
We know
freestyling
nobody writing
everything.
Eminem shit.
There's
They
literally,
said Proof was writing Eminem stuff.
there's literally nobody in the, everybody in the studio.
I can find that out.
I feel like,
Man,
I can find that out.
I feel like this. If somebody could say somebody wrong this shit, then they did it.
Somebody can say they seen you kick a nigga. You know what I mean? You did.
If a nigga
That don't-
say you did,
I
That don't
know, that's
mean-
gonna make it suspect.
That is
Everybody-
but I'm saying though, that don't mean that it's
no,
true.
what I'm telling you is niggas know who
Rumor
not,
is a rumor, bro. They
niggas
don't
know who
mean
not
nothing.
to try. I'm not finna just sit here and
Somebody
say,
writing paragraphs over
I'm not finna say this man did
A lot of
some
people
shit.
want to get on just cause,
You see what I'm
just
saying?
say they
He
dope.
did it. Like,
But when the
he
proof
did
is
it.
there, just cause you say you dope, I'm not going to believe you. I'm not. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that
I'm just saying, like, and they go down to, like you said, a gangster dead a gangster.
Yeah.
A nigga not gonna accuse you of something otherwise if it's not possible.
But they do though. They
It's
do
not
though.
possible.
So I grew up.
You go to a
It's
certain,
some
you
shit.
say you gangster rap and you go to another
I'm
hood.
not talking
Them
about
niggas is
the
gonna
guy.
check you
I'm
to see
talking
if you got that shit.
I'm
If
not
you
talking about
strapped
them. That's a different
I
thing.
grew up.
That's something different. What I'm saying is, it's people who have been successful in their career for 30 years, and a nigga never said they did something out of character if it didn't happen. Whether you trying them,
Like did.
whether you not trying, did it? You know what I'm talking about? Speculation is speculation. But guess what? But you got niggas like she said, you got niggas like Jay-Z who can't nobody be like, oh, he ain't big. You're not speaking on that.
But they saying it now. They saying it now. They saying all that shit right now.
I'm not talking about what he stole and all that. I'm talking about outside of the man being whatever he is to the music, his business mindset is what it is.
Yeah.
He a fucking billionaire.
Oh yeah.
No matter how he got the money.
Definitely.
You cannot say outside of him being a billionaire that he did some shit where you like, well, that is questionable. No. Anybody knows that's the nigga everybody want to be like. At some point, you chase him.
They're saying that.
Bro, these are facts.
They're spreading the rumor right now. About
That's
you.
not a
They're
rumor.
saying
This man a billionaire. That's not a
It
rumor.
don't matter about him being a billionaire.
They
They
talking
talking
about
about him being on that weird shit. Yeah, they talking about him being on
Who
that.
cares?
He's talking about how he became a billionaire. You talking
Who
about
cares?
he is a
That's what I'm saying. Like that
But
shit
that's
don't
where the
matter.
conversation started. Is
In
that-
real rooms, it don't matter.
is that
niggas
not where
respect.
the origin
Look.
of the conversation was?
I was gonna say we don't win a whole lot, right? And I know.
Origin.
I'm just saying.
When you
I'm
get to
just
talking
saying.
about the industry, a lot comes up.
What I'm saying
especially
is,
for
I can
those
walk
kids.
in a room full of rappers and can't now rapper be like, I wrote that song for me.
Okay, what's up?
Never.
Definitely.
But guess what they can say? Oh, that nigga helped me with a verse. Or he did write this song. Or he put that hook down. Or he influenced this. Or he did.
So what I was gonna say, but
No, I'm just saying that stuff like that is like, it's facts. If somebody watching in the comments now and they know you personally, ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, she was one out there doing that for real.
yeah.
You know somebody wrote Frisco to me that movie
This
song.
swag right on Frisco Question.
I'm trying to keep up with the damn rap shit.
I ain't wrote none of them questions. that was just an example.
It's just being real. You know what I mean? Like she said. Unfortunately, us three, we invented in our crowd. So can't nobody be like, ain't nobody running for me. You know what I'm saying?
For those of you who don't know, these three are like extraordinary performers, top tier, just all out lyricists. They are exciting. Even though they just sitting here right now and they turned up on the couch and they get on that stage, it's big wheel keep on turning around. They be turned up. So
we're gonna start slowly.
we happy to have them here just to talk about, you know what I mean, their experience and just to rap that, because I know it gotta be tough. Like I was telling y'all yesterday, when I first started rapping, it was like 2-3 rappers from the hood. You know, the whole hood, not just the block. It was 2-3 rappers. And then as I started getting older and older and older, and then when I started rapping, you didn't necessarily have to be a gangster to talk about the hood. Right. He wasn't even considered, he was a rapper. He was talking about where he lived and all. We wasn't saying, oh, did you really shoot dude that you said you shot on the thing with the stuff? Because the police just asked you, you know what I mean? Because that stuff is incriminating to me. I don't really want to. If I rap right now, I'm not going to tell you nothing I did and I'm doing.
What you gotta say, Diiago?
The music I remember, you was in your lane.
Yeah.
The gangsters was gangsters. Trappers was trappers. Pimples was pimples. Bitch niggas was bitch niggas.
Yeah.
You know, you were what you were.
Yeah.
It wasn't all of them. It wasn't even possible. Trappers couldn't be gangsters. They sold dope. This is what they talking about. That's what they were.
Right.
Gangsters in their own world. In their own lane. So, you know, that's a fact. I feel like now, you know, the saturation is like, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Oh, shit. Right there.
Yeah. Because you need, you know,
We can see everybody's face.
you gotta get them with the squeeze. You feel me?
Oh, that melon and popping over there.
I'm just telling you, we be making this shake for y'all every week. You don't know what we go through behind the scenes, but you feel me? Every Thursday we be round this thing. You know what I mean? So, Amara,
I was just about to ask.
tell me. You mentioned before it is a lot of female rappers. And it seems like right now female rappers are getting more airplay than male rappers for real. I can't go in the club without, you feel me? I gotta get accustomed to.
She did. Gorilla started that female wave. Everybody looking for female artists.
They got
No.
they got the anthem.
She kind of figured that
Niggas ain't talking about nothing but spin blocks and this and that and other. Every female song is something that these women. I don't care where you turn it on, they gonna stop what they doing and
There's
they
a lot of
gonna
people that
turn
made
it to
that
that song.
possible, though. There were a lot of women that made that
It's a lot
possible.
that made it possible, but really, in this day and age, who really put it on now? Every label's looking for a female artist to push. That came from Glory.
No, it did not.
Okay, so let me back her up on that. Let me back her up on that. So Cardi did come out because Nicki was dying out.
That's a different.
No. I'm saying Cardi came out, had her run, right?
That's a different generation. Yeah.
Cardi didn't put nothing out for a minute, so it's kind of dry for a little bit. Megan had it,
Oh,
and then Megan lost it, and it was dry for a little bit. It was. Think about it.
And then who came?
Glorilla.
No, Lotto. Why are y'all skipping her?
I mean, okay, realistically.
She was bigger than
Lotto
Glorilla.
is really big in Atlanta. Let's keep it real. No, for real.
Not just Atlanta. I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna
Well,
give it to Atlanta.
Lotto's popping, but she not more popping than Glow. She not.
Right now, maybe not, because she ain't really like.
So-
She
but
went on
had
tour
her
a couple
run.
months ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Lotto just went on tour.
She able to do that. Though.
But she
ain't
not,
nobody
though.
gonna stop. Ain't nobody stopping. They climb.
No, we
to
not
go on
saying that.
tour.
We
No,
not saying that.
so what I'm saying
I
is,
think
Lotto
Lotto's
went
more
out that
worth
way. Though Lotto came out, she was hard and shit, but wasn't nobody, you didn't hear every label like,
Sure
I need a
did.
female, I need a
Sure
female, I need a
did.
female.
I
You
can
ever
only
been doing this since?
I can only name like two.
But she ain't been. She wasn't popping all that time.
She didn't make
I
every
know
label
that.
one.
She was
What I'm
popping
saying
in
is-
Atlanta when she was 16.
What I'm saying is, before Glorilla, there was Lotto.
There was.
Anybody who
We're not
didn't watch the rap game didn't know Lotto.
You don't have to. Her music speaks for itself in the industry. Right now, we not. You don't even have to mention her.
When she first started, though,
right
she was
now,
only popping in Atlanta.
right now, before Glorilla went on his run, Lotto was it.
She is not being nowhere else.
Seriously, like
I feel like it's
head for head, Lotto had 4 songs on the radio. There wasn't one. There was only one Glorilla.
In Atlanta, though,
That's what
bro.
y'all are in Atlanta.
I'm from California. No, listen. I'm from California.
And you think Lotto
You
ain't
want
got
to keep one? I'm gonna keep it 100.
fans in Cali?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was in Cali not that long, a couple months ago.
That's a couple
No,
months ago.
look, I'm gonna tell
We
you.
talking about 2 years ago.
I was living in Cali 2 years ago. I moved here in 2023.
Glorilla what she at right
Let
now.
me
2
tell you,
years
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. In the
She
clubs,
was not.
in the clubs,
Man,
in the
come on,
clubs,
y'all.
and even in Cali, Glorilla gets more play than Lotto does.
Right now.
No, back in 2022,
Even when
2023.
Glorilla first started, that's
I'm
fucking
telling
free.
you.
In
She
20
was the
They was running so nigga free.
She had the anthem. She had all the anthems.
I'm
She
telling you.
started the anthem drive.
I am the club
Okay. I gotta be the substitute teacher around here. Can we speak one at a time?
Diiiago, you from Atlanta?
I'm sure I am.
That's why I knew it.
I
You
like-
AT Elliott,
I like
Amara Da
Glorilla.
Donn,
If you ask me,
but y'all
Memphis
AT
right
Elliott.
now is running the game.
But
But
y'all
That's a
you
fact.
AT
I'm not
But you
biased.
But you AT
Well, we
Elliott
not gonna
are
disrespect.
biased when it comes to y'all rappers.
Y'all gotta remember though.
I'm listening.
Y'all
I
gotta
heard
remember.
I be quiet.
It's certain words that change the whole dynamic of the conversation. When you say Glorilla was running something, that's different. When you say she started something, that's like she started the trend. That is different. When you say somebody's popping or they're popular at a time,
We got
that
the
is
comments over
different.
there.
When you talking about somebody's
We
career,
got the comments
She
over
said,
there.
when you
I
talking about
couldn't
somebody's
read
career
these
and when they add it to the game, you can't skip it. You see what I'm saying? You cannot skip it.
But we telling
Under no
you.
circumstance.
But we telling you in other states.
Everybody got an opinion. I'm not
No,
sure.
but these are facts though.
Show it to
I
me.
just told you in other states, way across the country,
You gotta show
Lotto
me
was
the
not
facts.
popping like that.
That's your opinion.
No, but she wasn't.
All
in
right. We ain't finna get into our own musical preferences. We talking about the game in general.
This is the game.
No, this
See,
is y'all
no,
personal preferences. That's like,
Okay, hold on.
what's your top 5 right
Watch
now,
this. I
Diiago?
got you. Watch
Top
this.
5.
But before we get into that, I'm gonna show you a fact. I'm gonna close the conversation after that. On this. When they just did the TV show Rhythm and Flow, right? Glorilla was a guest.
Yes,
Lotto was a part of the show.
she was.
What does that tell you?
Because they did it in
Why did they
Atlanta.
go
She
get
was
Glorilla?
They did it in Atlanta.
What she did?
They did it in Atlanta. The show was in
The show was in
Atlanta.
3 different cities. They went to Detroit.
The original show started in
They
Atlanta.
don't
When
need. They didn't film just in Atlanta. They got
When they
artists
recruited her,
everywhere.
that's
They
why they
couldn't afford
her.
okay.
Because they run
No,
a
it
show.
could have been either. It could have been.
They run a
I
show.
don't
They
know.
run a show.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know. She was a guest.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5 dead or
Male,
alive.
female,
Okay, actually, that.
all the
What
above.
they ask you?
Big Willie been out there for top 5.
Damn, so not. You know that.
Top 5 dead or alive.
That's all
Top
it is.
5 dead or alive. Crazy. We talking about rap, R&B,
Rap. Straight rap.
straight rap, dead or alive. I gotta say pop.
5 or 1.
They got
I'm
me
going 1 to 5.
Alright, let's
I'm
go.
going 1 to 5.
Yeah.
You say Pop number 1.
Uh-huh.
You say Wayne number 2.
Uh-huh.
Eminem number 3.
Absolutely, I'm fucking with it.
J. Cole number 4.
Okay, I can hear that.
You gonna get yours
Another
on there.
thing.
And myself at number 5.
Always gotta make the list.
I listen to me too much. I listen to me way too
Alright,
much.
Diiago.
Oh, here we
It's
go,
your
Diiago.
turn now.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Oh no! Come on, Diiago. That was a smart
All
list,
that
shit.
rap.
For
That
sure.
was
Smart.
I'm a lyricist.
Let me just say, that is a very hard question, no matter who you ask.
Very well.
Nobody's top 5 is gonna be accurate.
It's
They're
they
gonna
top
go-
5.
Yeah, they top 5.
It's an opinion based
Right.
one.
Top 5.
My top 5.
She let the people see.
Okay, okay.
Big,
Uh-huh.
Wayne,
Okay,
M,
okay.
and if I just had to, we're talking about rap or just in general?
Rap.
Just rap.
Rap.
Yeah, I was 3,000.
Okay.
That's.
I like it. Not too many ATLians in there. That's on fire.
Cause
3,000.
No, I said not too many ATLians.
Pop, Baby, Wayne, Still, and 3,000.
I like that.
Da Donn, Lil Young.
Surprisingly, as hard as I am, I do not listen to rap music. So
Oh,
I'm
hell
gonna
no.
say, I'm gonna say me, myself, and I, and Diiiago and she.
I
That's it.
I'll take
They
that.
ain't put me in the top.
I'll take that.
Oh,
That was the best song I heard.
I really don't listen to rap. I really don't listen to rap.
Let's go, Frisco.
I gotta respect my ancestors. I can't put me in the top.
I
I might be 6 though. I'll take
Pop,
6.
Wayne,
In that order? Okay.
It need to be a order.
Gucci,
Oh.
and
I love this shit.
I love that guy.
Did not see that coming.
Did nobody see me do
And
that?
Did
then
not see that coming.
my fifth one,
Did it?
Oh yeah.
You put Gucci in there?
hell no. Damn, I don't know if I got the fifth one.
She said Chingy.
I'll put Kendrick up there. Kendrick. You disrespecting me. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that's valid.
That's
That's
a great
valid.
top 10.
That's valid. That's valid.
Here we go, Mr.
Come
Dramatic.
on with it. Come on with it.
I know.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said
Yeah, I'll tell you your 5.
who?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle? Or me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not the third grade.
I'm retired. I'm still alive and I'm retired. Okay, can I get
Nigga sounds stupid.
You said dead
I
or
don't count.
alive.
Huh?
You said dead or alive.
He said I'm retired though, so he ain't rapping.
Right.
What's your number
For real
one?
now.
Here we go.
My one is Pop for sure.
Shit show.
My 2 is Mac Dre.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean?
That's good.
He was a definite movement for me for sure. And I'm gonna go Kendrick. Just even like based on just ability in itself. I might not like every album he put out. I might not like every song he put out, but the genius level stuff that I do catch is just ridiculous to me. It put it on a whole nother level for me. So those 3 for sure. The other 2. Not really. You know, I don't be running around like this my top 5, but I ain't gonna lie, for real, one of my top 5 literally may be E40.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa. Easy. Slow down the comments.
I mean, he's one of the people that inspired me to start rapping. That early stuff was crazy.
Wait. You from Cali?
Yeah.
Yes, we go for it. What's up, bro? Whoa.
Yeah.
Cause you did me like that when I said long.
40 still rapping though. I mean, he been rapping since I was in middle school, my guy. And he's still popping out stuff like the
I'll give
Jeopardy.
you the Jeopardy.
You talking about rapping?
But his style is still relevant.
How you actually listen to an E40 album? How you from?
I'm
In a major way.
When I was a kid,
I was born in Manhattan.
That's why.
when I was a kid,
But Manhattan.
That makes sense. You're from New York.
Yes,
I
sir.
still get one more.
I'm just saying.
You're from New York.
One more.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll say 3,000.
Okay.
3,000 go crazy for real. I like smart rap. You know what I mean? And I like people that could transcend the time period. You know what I mean? I don't want no fly by night. You might be good today, good tomorrow. Like I need longevity. You know what I mean? Like that really.
So,
years.
you mean like the life of the music?
Huh?
You mean for the life of the music?
Right. I need to be able
I'm
to
with
pick
you.
up your 95 album and still be
I'm with
ready to
you.
groove and
I'm
move.
with
You know what I mean? Like making music, not just songs,
So
not
who's
just
your
shit.
fifth?
What
So
did
why
I
did you
say? I said
Look
3,000.
at his face.
That was okay.
He is hella funny. He's
But
like,
nah,
That's
cause
his fifth
that
song.
E40 was wild.
Yeah.
E40 was wild.
But that's
Gucci
like
was hard though. Gucci is hard. Way harder than
That's
E40.
what you just said. Don't change it. You would.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, E40.
He is hard.
That's literally what I grew up off of.
Even shit harder today than E40 shit. If E40 and Gucci Mane came out with 2 mixtapes or an album right now, I guarantee Gucci getting more downloads, more streams, more
concert to sell out.
I highly doubt that.
It's hard to be mainstream
Where is
from
the
the Bay
concerts at,
Area.
first of all? Where are these
Rolling
concerts? Because if the
Rolling Loud.
You talking about right now?
Right now, Rolling
Both of
Loud.
them dropped the album right now.
Everybody
everybody's gonna go to Rolling Loud and watch them. They're not gonna be like,
No, I mean,
No, I'm saying though.
who going to watch?
Right.
I want to watch both.
If they on 2 different stages at the same time,
Who
you going to watch?
Who ticket you buy?
40 or Gucci Mane.
40 or Gucci?
For me, that's a hard one.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to Gucci.
I'm going to Gucci. That's what I'm talking
I ain't even
That shit gonna be
But
lit
what
from
I'm
start to
saying
finish.
is, I was
That shit gonna be
saying,
lit from start to finish.
So what I say
they
is,
are two different.
they are 2 different levels, the 2 different vibes, the 2 different energies, the 2 different rappers. So for me, at this age, I will go to Gucci because I smoke and I'm more chill, right? But if this was like 20 years ago, I'm going to E40 shit because I'm about to go dumb and I'm about to sweat.
Gucci was going dumb back then.
I mean, I'm still going dumb, but I'm gonna go even more dumb 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, you probably fresh out of Cali, bro.
But put some in my top 5. I mean, just the impact
Like you said though,
just the impact that he had on me. Like I've been listening to before he literally there since middle school. So
Yeah.
And the stuff that he was doing back then inspired me to, really take my craft seriously. Like, Vallejo ain't that far from San Francisco. Like, if he doing it like this and doing it like that, he had a sick style. You know what I mean? That,
it's crazy.
I'm
My
from the
favorite
Bay.
rapper is
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco proper. You know what I mean? That's why I said Mac Dre was a whole movement, and he helped me through a time period in my life. For
Wait,
real.
so are y'all naming the people from where y'all from or in the
I said
He said
amongst the culture?
LA is not the Bay.
But 3 of the people you named is
From California.
Okay. That's my top 5. Mine. I didn't say that about yours.
I only named one person from it.
That's yours.
I named one
She
person.
said herself. I could have said me, but I would have been another
Hey,
person from
if I did say me though, I would say
He
Johnny
did
Lucas.
that because he's not going to leave him out.
If I didn't say me though, I would say Johnny Lucas.
Okay.
Okay, he nice.
I don't know.
He runs with Eminem.
That
He runs
nigga's
with
cold.
Eminem.
That nigga's cold.
I mean,
Okay.
we gotta wrap this up, y'all. I hate to break it to you. We're gonna have y'all on individually, but
I've
been chasing all 3 of them since 2024. But
Wait, what?
I thought
What happened?
I've been trying to catch up with the New Heights fans, all year basically. So I wanted to get y'all in here. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm tired of bumping into y'all.
Wait, I want to ask him a question before we go because I know you about to end the show. He always doesn't want to get into it every time.
Right.
So yeah,
Bring history.
And give her the
We gotta be your longest
Give
episode.
something to look forward to.
You already tripled the load.
Right, we got
You
3
might as well
stars
come on
right
out.
here, and we don't even know anything about these 3 stars. So we need them to go ahead and talk about themselves real quick. We'll start with the lady, Amara Da Donn. So I want to know, for everybody who on the line, what made you choose your name, and who inspired you to rap?
So my name is Amara is actually an acronym. AMARA stands for Amara Always Rises Above. That came from a car accident I was in 2021. Time getting down, think about everything, think about life, and I rose from it. So it take a year to start walking, and it took me 4 months. So you can't tell me ain't nothing I can't do. I was sitting down too long, and I gave it to my kids. That's where that came from. The Donn came from Kentucky. You gotta add an N on it because I am her and I'm Ashley. Yeah, Diiago N. Who inspired me to do music? I just always write poetry. I actually was singing, so the fact that I be writing and rapping is crazy to me. The fact I started rapping and I don't push R&B is crazy to me when I grew up singing. Never was a rapper, never nothing, but actually Woody. Seeing him in the studio.
Woody the Boss. Shout out to Woody the Boss for this thing, man. Floating around in this thing.
Shout out to
He definitely did. He definitely inspired me so right I heard him. I was just like, I can do that. Started listening to a beat while he was in the music. That was it. I hate all my old songs, but
You have to start somewhere, for sure.
Now I'm hilarious.
Thick.
Back then I was a little ABC.
Diiago. Little Diiago.
Explain this name for us.
Explain your name, Diiago Prada, and then let us know who inspires you to be an artist.
Well, matter what question.
Yeah.
Well, so my name, every letter is an acronym. D for my real name, for my three I's really is Roman number 3. It's all 3, so I grew up with most of my life. The AGL is really a goes about the past. And the Prada is people really admire me as an artist. So
That is a lot. I think you should do the whole thing like a pimp named Slick back.
Right, you into himself, baby. He said, I am him. I am the boss.
All of the double light, he like this like the alpha and the omega.
And my musical inspiration just came from, it's really genetic, right? My family, everybody rap. My mama rap, cousins. I grew up, writing poetry and doing, it transitioned into music a little as I got older, but I got better with time. I'm gonna say that. And, music in that time inspired me, like how Nick was saying. When you listen to music in different moods and different times and different generations, every generation had somebody that inspired me to do something or inspired my movement for music. So a lot of different people had a lot to do my influence behind the music. But like I said, I just got better with time. I kept writing, I kept challenging myself, I kept doing the most, until I got one.
The evolution of it.
Yeah.
They need she. You gotta sell toy to see you.
My name is from basically I had an Instagram name. At first it was me or she, and I was like, I was trying to transition like my name. At first it was just she, you know what I'm saying? Basically she. Then I started saying me for she, but I thought it was kind of corny, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Need for speed.
right, you know what I mean? Like, so I thought that was wild corny. And I was like, but then I remember I had did a show one time with my old management or whatever, and this guy, he was telling me, he was like, my show was really dope. It was like, cause we had like other artists that performed as well, but I was literally the first artist to perform, and he said I should have been last. He was like, your music is dope, this, that, and the third, you perform great, all this, 2, 1, 2, 3. And he like, your music is what the game needs, you know what I'm saying? They need she. And I'm like,
Like Dirk Diggler went off in it.
Thank you, sir.
Be like that.
It just ran because he was like, he even actually said, your name is pretty cool, and I was like, but he was like, yeah, she. He was like, yeah, because they need she. And I'm like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So that's how I came up with they need she, because I genuinely feel like, like you said, the game is so saturated, you know what I'm saying? And
oversaturated.
a lot of times I hear, how people enjoy my music, and no matter if it's R&B, the rap, the trap, whatever it is. So I feel like I am actually what the music game needs. I feel like I actually am the missing component to the industry. You know what I'm saying? So what made me start doing music though, why y'all looking at me? Y'all is not supposed to look at me.
Pop up in the thing.
Why? With the hat on.
With the pink hat, with the pink button.
Like,
What's going on in here?
Yeah. Don't worry about me.
you was gonna say something.
Go ahead, she.
Go ahead, G. What made me start doing music, my mom, I kind of like wrote poetry here and there type deal, but I was never really into it, whatever. But I always had a way with words. But my mom, she was like a huge Michael Jackson fanatic. So at first, I wanted to sing, but I realized that's short-lived because you can't fucking sing. Everybody can't do that. So I could write music really well, you know what I'm saying? But then I started, actually started watching battle rap, Cassie. The first battle rap I ever seen was Cassie versus Freeway. Ever since then, I wanted, hella good. I wanted to, ever since then, honestly, I started like picking apart, you know what I'm saying, how he did, what he did, whatever. Then I started listening to Lil Wayne. And after that, it was just another she wrote. Like, I literally almost tried to mirror everything that man did to a T.
Cassidy or Freeway?
No.
Neither.
Wayne. Because Cassie could rap his ass off, but like he said, he's a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Hotel and what is it? B-Boy Fresh.
Cassie got hits.
He got 2 hits. He got 2 hits. He got 2 hits. He got B-Boy Fresh and Hotel.
And how do we even go? Right.
I mean, only reason why you know one of them, because R. Kelly on there. Only reason why you know one of them on there. But that's how I started doing it.
Can I answer one rappers?
Sure. Go ahead.
You go first.
No, you go.
No,
because I don't know. I don't answer.
Okay. Well, Nip Swag put the money in the bag as a derivative of many a names.
Yeah, run through the rundown.
You figured the OB. But I actually had a mixtape called, with my folks Juice from Billy with Pudding. It was called Juice and Nip Swag Put the Money in the Bag. So, you know, I should say, I said it so much that I just kept saying it. Oh, Nip Swag put the money in the bag, not in the mixtape, so it's just me. But that's the derivative. I started off with a multitude of nicknames, you know what I mean? But they all derive from Manip, you know. I was monopolized. I was Nicky Swag. I was Nip Swag. Nip Swag with the money in the bag. I've been shaking and baking and moving around this thing for a long time, you feel me? So, you know, as far as my inspirations, I want to say, I mean, the place where I grew up was just a constant inspiration.
That's your baby from.
I know. We gonna have to shut down the green room. I'm telling you.
Sorry about that, y'all.
But just my neighborhood where I grew up was a constant inspiration. I think Slick Rick, the children's story, was the first song I ever learned the whole words to. I had a radio with cassette tapes, and I had Run DMC, the Fat Boys, and Slick Rick. And I used to listen to that. I used to be walking around with my little radio, Ryan radio, you feel me? And you know, I'm like, oh, I started rapping in middle school, and I really just, you know what I mean, really used to just be rapping. Before it was popular to rap, before it was 800 million rappers, I used to be rapping for real, like back in '89.
What do you listen to today?
Who do I listen to today? I listen to Mozzie from Sacramento. He go crazy. He talk about a lot. He talk about exactly what I went through. So I definitely listen to Del Gang Mozzie. And what's the boy? It's so many babies. What's the boy? Baby Money. I like Baby Money. That boy go crazy.
Bad baby.
There's a lot of
Bad baby.
Yeah.
But
Bad baby is crazy.
I don't listen to all the babies.
Bad baby is crazy.
I listen to Baby Money.
Too many damn babies.
And I'm getting into the new feeling up there listening to y'all. Oh, surprisingly,
We made
you know what I did.
Hey, look, I made the playlist. I'm good money. I made the Nip Swag playlist. I'm good money.
I listen to a lot of stuff though. I'll be in my car, you might jump in, I'm listening to gospel, you might jump in, I'm listening to trap, you might jump in, I'm listening to old school, you might jump in, I'm listening to R&B, you might jump in, I might be listening to anything in that thing, you feel me? I might not be listening to nothing. I need to focus on my way to where I'm going. But,
where did examples come from?
oh no. The third grade terror.
I want to hear about dimples first.
Right.
No, not really about dimples.
From third grade.
You even got this?
Yes, I got dimples. You got this on there. Shoot.
From the third grade.
They're right there.
Right. She said, check the dimple. Check the dimple work.
So anyway, when I was a child, I thought it was pretty cool to try to be a rapper. Didn't work out like I said, except I wasn't a lyricist. Even though I have a friend who is a lyricist. And I said, bitch,
Hardly reading, girl.
Pray for me.
we upgraded now. We're now in 9th grade, okay? Now we flew past middle school.
Oh,
Yeah, you
That was
just
just
to ninth grade.
Yeah, now we're in high school.
You got
And I
career.
said, Taisha, bitch, why you didn't write and I couldn't perform? Cause I got the look. She ain't got the look. She ain't.
Damn.
Nah, I know you like.
Damn.
Taisha got the look of a rapper. You
You
know my best friend.
look like a modern day
Yeah,
rapper, right?
You know,
She named
right. My best friend. Everybody knows my best friend. But anyway, but I could have been the fucking rapper. You know, in times throughout the day, people ask me dead ass, you an artist? Even at the goddamn movie
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
might be the
People
painter.
ask, you think I'm playing? I get asked that shit.
Yeah, for real.
I get asked that shit. I've been asked that.
When we had the photo shoot, I thought you was an artist.
They always think I'm an artist.
Yeah,
Always.
I did.
It don't matter where I go, where I'm dressed. And I said, damn, I should have been a fucking rapper.
Your name even got rapper.
Frisco.
Yeah.
And I can't rap for shit. I can't bust a bar. I can't bust a freestyle. I can't write a poem. I used to rap.
First of all, you supposed to be cooking.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I got the look and everything. I should have me a ghostwriter. But anyway,
I'm with it, man.
I'm a little late. I'm 42. I'm mind telling you how old I am. I'm 42, baby. I'm good. But anyway, no, that's how you wish I wrap us up.
How old you
Anyway.
are?
Huh?
Duval had no one either. Almost 50.
Don't
He's a
pump
comedian.
me up now.
And that's the truth.
He's
right, though.
I did just drop
valid.
2 albums like
What
a
number
year or
You
one?
2 ago.
valid.
for real.
They already
What
think.
number
Real.
one?
They already think that I'm a
Real.
rapper. You know,
Don't never be like
I
I
got
dropped
you.
2 albums in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway, OG.
They was musical dumps.
We not owe you right now. Let's talk about Frisco. You had your time to shine. So like I was saying,
You're dragging it.
no, I'm not. They just like me that. So like I was saying, music wise, okay, so I grew up the same way he did. Listening to Run DMC, Slick Rick, all of that. But I started dancing. And I'm a dancer. I love to dance.
Hammer.
Like, I love hammer. If I can dance, if it has a dancing beat, that's me all day. So I was also a stripper. You know what I mean? So working in the strip club, if I can shake my ass and twerk to and twirl around the pole and make it give me your money, I like it. So I like a lot of trap music, twerk music. That's my type of thing. So in my car, we turned up in that bitch. Okay, you hear me? I'm listening to goddamn Gucci. We gonna hear some goddamn Glorilla. We gonna hear some Cardi. We gonna hear some whatever I can. Some Future. I love Future. We gonna hear Future all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? We might put on some Mozzie, like I said. If I can shake my ass to it. If I can drive and smoke to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, drive and
Oh, yeah,
smoke.
that
That's my
vibe. That
vibe. So I like that type of shit. So that's me.
All right, well, y'all need she and Frisco need Jesus. Tell them where they can find y'all at online so they can follow y'all, listen to y'all music, support y'all, and y'all legit.
It's Mr. Who They Need, but you can call me She. You can follow me on everything at They Need She. Everything. If you want to download the music, anything you're looking for, They Need She.
It's your boy Diiago. Follow me on all platforms at Diiago. My YouTube is D3. All of my music platforms, but everything else is my name. Diiiago Prada, Prada.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Donn, the biggest. You can find me at Amara Da Donn. That's on all platforms. Music streaming on all platforms. And catch us at Orange Crush 420 weekend. Let's go. On the main stage. Let's go.
Main stage shit.
Shout out New Heights. Shout out to Ashe. Shout out Nip. Necessary, unnecessary. Shout out Frisco.
We in the building.
Yeah.